your trend lines are there for a reason. The trend lines are there to guide you, what type of patterns are being created. And this trend line is showing me this is a trend going to that trend line. So even if it does not go all the way there, you don't care if it goes all the way there. Your thing is you want to catch it before it makes this move to the upside, because you know it's making that move, even if it came here. If you can catch it from here to here, remember, this is the daily. The bigger the time frame, the bigger the pips. So even if I caught it here, that's 300 pip move to the upside. Are you mad that you caught 300 pips?
No.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter if it goes all the way there. If it do, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Your thing is you want to understand what's going on. Right now, I understand I have to get the flag. That I do know. The market does not move just straight down or straight up. It has to create those patterns. It has to create that flag and then that continuation. Or it has to create that flag and then that continuation. It's not going to go just in one direction. And as you can see right now, it has only been going in one direction. So guess what it has to do? It has to either reverse all the way or at least create the flag. My daily has not had a flag. And because this is a big time frame, I can expect big pips out of this to head up to the upside. No difference from, again, I know I'm kind of getting off subject, but I want to make sure you all, I know everybody's not in my crew. So I'm not sure where you all are at and understanding everything. But again, you see how I had this marked up? I haven't touched it since I marked it up Sunday. I had it marked up just like this. This was here Sunday. What is it doing? Scaling up. Doing the exact same thing that I was expecting it to do. No different from ECAD. So look, it's scaling up. You see that? Because why? I'll show you. Go back to my daily. Guess what? I got a big move down to the downside, just like EURCAD. Big move down. Guess what? The market moves in three ways, right? Impulsive move. You see that engulfing candle? That's an impulsive move. What happens after your impulse? Your flag, correct? Remember what I said. No matter the time frame, all you see is impulse, flag, continuation. My goal is to, at this point, who works with me, that's what I pound through their head to understand. No matter your time frame, you have to get flags and continuations throughout the entire market. We need a flag right here on the daily. This was our last daily flag back in January. We haven't not had a flag since then. Well, I'm lying. This is pretty much a flag. It was just a big one. But still, that was a clean flag. But we still need another flag right here. You got 3 or 4 or 5 straight red candles. The market does not move. That's the beauty about, I was telling Gigi earlier. The beauty about the market and Forex and what makes it so easy, especially once you learn it, the market can only go 2 different ways. It can only go up or down. Like side to side, yeah, but you stay away from that. But the real moves are up and down. It's not like you got 6 different things you looking at and expect like that it can do. It can either go up or it can go down. So with that being said, we know it has to do both throughout the whole thing because we understand impulse, flag, continuation. So we got an impulse to move down. So now it has to go up. It has to do that. That's the way that the market moves.
Isn't it in the zone as well?
Exactly. It's in the zone, right? Now look left. Last time prices in this area, what did it do?
Bounced up.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? You see how your all of your analysis are adding up?
Mm-hmm.
So you already learning, like just within these past couple of weeks, you see we in a what? Demand zone. So minimum, we at least know, like I said earlier, just like with ECAD, minimum, we getting that push to the upside. We got to get that to either go to A, the next zone, or B, they create that flag. And that move to the upside from where it's at now, that's a 200 pip move to the upside. Are you all good with 200 pips?
Yes, sure am.
You see how easy that is? And look at it, guys. We only on a daily. We haven't even got down to these lower time frames, and our analysis are already like look to buy right now.
Hey, Real, can you drop a fib on that impulse?
Yeah, I got you. That's what I was actually gonna get to. But look, boom, Boom. Now look. Now, isn't that funny? Hold on. Now, why did it just do that? Hold on. I'm going to show you all this. It took me all the way back to the 1 hour. My bad, guys. So dropping the fib on it from the impulse, and then remember what I said, to where you start seeing that correction starting, the impulse to here. Where's the 618 at, guys?
Right at the trend line.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Wow, look at that.
Make sense? So you see how you can, the market does the exact same thing, no matter the pair, no matter the time frame, as long as you know how to use the proper tools. So like you said, drop a fib on it, is right here at the 618 and at the 50, right here at the trend line.
Right there.
Is that a coincidence or is that a coincidence? At some point, you're going to be like, man, it can't be this easy. Like, it literally does the same thing every single time. I can go back.
It does repeat itself.
Yeah, it repeats itself every single time. I can go back and show you 100 different times that it did the exact same thing. And that's why we have you all do the 25 charts, the homework assignments. It's not for me, because trust me, I don't want to grade 25 different pairs of you doing the exact same thing from 8 to 10 different people. Like, I don't want to do that, but it's not for me. I want you all to learn, and that's the way to learn, to continue to keep doing. You're going to start seeing, the eyes are going to start training to where you're starting to see the exact same patterns. Like, one thing that I've started noticing, right before the market reverses, and I'll actually show you, but we can tell, can we agree this is a reversal right here? That the market was going up and then it went down? One thing I started noticing in certain key zones, guess what the market does at the reversals? It starts creating this pattern. Just like then, guess what? You get that reversal. Like, even right here, you see this reversal right here? It's the exact same thing. Let me go to something that I actually traded today. So right now, look at that. Look, same exact thing. Then same exact thing. I'll go to the smaller time frame so you can see it a little clearer. The exact same thing right there. Scroll left. The same exact thing right there. See if I can go left more. You see that? Right here. The same exact thing. I'm all the way back in, July 2018. The same exact thing. It does not matter. The market starts to do the same exact thing. So I'm starting to see different reversal patterns in the market. I'm starting to see how, like, at first, when I was first learning this thing, I was only noticing one type of reversal patterns, and it was an issue for me to actually see those. Like, at first, all I was saying was this. This was the only reversal pattern I've seen. But now I'm starting to see a lot of other different patterns. But it takes time, guys. It takes time to, like, it's gonna come. You just gotta trust it. You just gotta know. Like, we not just, trust me, like, my main goal is for you all to learn this thing. I want everybody to get good at this thing. Like, I can sit here and tell you, like, what is it to me to tell somebody I made $10,000 to $11,000 today and they got to go to work tomorrow? Like, how can I like hang with you on a normal basis and I grew up with you? Like, no, I want my friends to win too, just like me. You know what I'm saying?
Teach a man how to fish. Don't fish further.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to Rev.
Uh-huh. Somebody call me?
I said, talk to him, Rev.
Oh. Okay, I'm like, hold on. I thought somebody said, okay, yeah, but yeah.
Terrell got his rapid refund today.
Yeah.
That's somebody's monthly salary.
Okay, so that makes sense, guys. Let me go back to what period was we on earlier? I know I didn't even get past.
Like the other night, I saw a pattern. First thing I did was inbox Terrell Marios. Hey, every time I see this pattern, it reverses. What should I do?
Exactly. What I tell you, don't second guess yourself. If you see something like,
Yep. And I got out, and sure enough, it reversed.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So no difference. So now what I'll show you all, like, notice I'm on the weekly right here, guys. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing from high to low. Actually, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take it from impulse to flag, because that's an impulse to move. That's a flag right there. Now, notice, remember, I'm on the weekly. Look at that right there. Where am I at? 618, right?
618.
See how price did what? Shot up. Once it shot up, it started creating that side-to-side movement as it got up towards that area. But that's not the important part, at least not on the weekly. I just want to show you all that. Just based off of, like I said, no matter the time frame, the pair, nothing, the market does the exact same thing. But let's go to the 1 hour. Now, do you see my different Fibonacci levels on, actually, let's go to the 4 hour, just because I went to the weekly. If I did that on the daily, I would have probably went to the 1 hour. But I want you to understand and see certain things in the market where you get consolidation at different levels. So like look at the 2386. So the 236, I'm sorry. So from the 236, you got an impulsive move. You see it got to that next fib level, created that flag, then got the continuation to the upside, retested at the 418, then you got the continuation to the 50. Then you got the retest. Then you got the, hold on, my stuff lagging. Got the retest. Then you got the continuation to the 618. Make sense? Coming back down. Impulse, came to the 50, retested inside the 50, shot back down to the 418. Retest, back at the 418, shot back down to the 382. You see how like it's going literally from level to level?
So Terrell,
Mm-hmm.
you did this first impulse that you did was kind of a vertical impulse. Why is that?
A vertical, that's what an impulse is. It's supposed to go either straight up or straight down.
I think she's talking about the correction. You know how the flag, it flagged up. I forgot the name of the flag structure. It wasn't a flat and it wasn't an expanded flag, but
You talking about right here on the 4 hour?
you know when you were on the weekly and it was going up from level to level.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see.
There's a term for that flag structure. I just can't remember it right now.
You talking to, where the heck did my fib go? See, they must know I don't use the fib. They like this food done put the Fibonacci. This fib.
Flags are not an impulsive move.
Yeah. So you talking about from here, I did that and then that. So you said, why did I do this? Hello?
She's asking about the structure of your flag. The way, you know, it hit the 23, then back, then the 38, then back. Then
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it, I guess I'm still kind of confused, I guess. Hello?
Don't worry about it. If I see you do it again, I'll bring it up.
Okay. Now, I mean, I kind of want to clear it up. Now, you got me interested on knowing what I did. So
I thought I saw you mark a flag, but you called it that. Here's your impulse, and that was right when you started at the 236 the first time.
oh, okay. So let's go back to the 4 hour then. So what I did was I went from here on the impulse.
See, that's an impulse, and that's not straight up.
Huh?
Oh, okay. The impulse is ahead of that.
Yeah, the impulse started
Okay.
here. The impulse.
All
like
right.
here.
All right.
So this